Hey guys, Thomas here. Happy New Year to everyone watching. I just wanted to post this video here today. A lot of questions I have got with colleagues and just people online that have inquired. I actually had another channel where it wasn't specific to car sales training, but I did upload a few videos and it was starting to grab a good amount of traction. So what I've decided to do for the new year, I have created a channel that's going to put a focus just on car sales training. And one of the most important things right now for you guys that are working in a dealership, you're going to find, depending where you are, I live in Canada, we've been finding a lot less traffic actually walking in the door, but a lot of people that have been doing really well, including myself, we've been driving a lot of the business to the dealership. One of the tools that I've been using to do that is Facebook Marketplace. But with Facebook Marketplace, it is a numbers game as well, right? So currently the dealership I work at, we have about 200 pre-owned vehicles. So if I was to handwrite an ad for each one of those vehicles and physically take pictures, try to make everything proper so that it's going to attract a good amount of people to come through the door, it would take an astronomical amount of time. And we do have a lot of salespeople as well. I think there's about 12 or 14 of us right now. So it would happen quite frequently that you're going to be spending a lot of time posting videos of cars that maybe just sold later that day or the next day. So I did actually find a really good workaround for that, and I'm going to show it to you guys here today. So the AI software I've been using is Gemini. It does cost me about $20 a month, but it's worth every single penny. Today, the focus of the video is actually going to be just how to use Gemini to take ads directly from your dealership website and post them online. So what I want you guys to do here, if you, depending where you live, right now Gemini has a 30-day free trial. I've actually gone through my free trial and have decided I'm willing to pay the money each month because it's 100% worth it for me. So the way you would start off, if you go to your dealership website, so I actually work at Kelowna Mazda. This is in Kelowna, BC, Canada. And on our website here, you can see for our pre-owned vehicles, currently we have 154 and 17 demos, right? And 221 new cars. But if you scroll down a little bit, let's just pick one of these at random here. So we'll take, this was actually one that I just recently took in. We'll take this 2010 Tiguan. Now, what you do, you go up to the top, just copy the address bar, go into your Google Gemini, and there is actually a process to this. So if you take this and you haven't trained your Google Gemini yet, and you just paste it in this address bar right here, it probably doesn't quite know what to do with it, but I will make a more detailed video. Today's just going to be showing you how this works. I will make a more detailed video showing you how to train your AI to create an ad how you want it and how you need to have it structured. We work in BC. We have something called the VSA, Vehicle Sales Authority. So our ads have to have certain keywords, like we need to have our stock numbers, the dealer number, we have to have all of our fees clearly listed. And so I've already trained it to do that, and I will show you guys in another video in more detail how to do that. But what you do, you just scroll down, please make me a good Facebook ad with this vehicle, enter. Click there. Now you're going to notice it's going to just take a minute here. I do have it. There's 3 different modes you can use as well. You have fast, thinking, and pro. It definitely doesn't need the pro mode for this, but I do run it in the thinking mode. I find I do get a little bit better content from it this way. And so what's going to happen now, you're going to notice here. Now, this is a lot of thing that a lot of you are probably missing with Facebook Marketplace advertising, and this makes an absolute huge difference. You see this title right here? This is one of your most important things because that's what's going to get people to click on your link, right? So you notice it does this. It goes down. It gives a brief description on the vehicle. It has a clean highlight section listed there. It's gone through my website link that I've given it, and it's taken things that we've put in so that it should be quite accurate. You go down to the bottom here too, and you see it lists the price, our dealer prep fee, our documentation fee, and then plus taxes and licensing. This is incredibly important living in BC because without this, I wouldn't be compliant and I could technically maybe get a warning or a fine to me or our dealership, which I don't want to do. Secondly, it does go here. It does post our stock number and the dealer number. And then I've always found this to be a nice thing to do as well. At the bottom, have your personal cell phone number and your name, just asking for someone to call or text you. With that being said, 99% of people are actually just going to go directly through your messenger post and just message you on there. A lot of generic is still available. Those aren't the best, but we'll make another video explaining how to better get engagement from those there as well, and a couple of tips and tricks that I can show you guys there. But what you do from here now, you go to your Facebook, right? So you can see currently in the last 7 days, I've got 4,600 clicks on my listings, 103 listing saves, and 1 listing share. So we click create new listing, and you're going to go vehicles for sale. Now, when you click on this here, you're going to go under vehicle type, just go car and truck. Then you're going to go to your add photos. Videos are absolutely essential as well. If you do have the time and a lot that allows you some space, and if you could do a walk around video, it goes a really long way. When you go down here, so you're going to select, this was a 2010, and it was a Volkswagen Tiguan. So now see where it says model right here? We're going to go back to our Gemini, right? We're going to copy this here. We're going to paste. What we want to do though, so I've actually tried to train the Gemini with this, but I have to go back into it because it was doing it correctly for a while. Now it's just forgotten again. But see how on the top part here, it's going to show 2010 Volkswagen Tiguan. My screen, my camera's in the way there a little bit, but it's always going to populate the year and the make automatically. So you want to go in here and just erase this part. So let me just slide my face out of the way there. Whoops, not make it bigger. That's not exactly what we want to be doing there. So now you see 2010 Volkswagen, low kilometer alert, meticulously maintained Tiguan all-wheel drive. That's catchy. That's going to have people click on that. So we've got that there. Now we're going to go down. You just input your mileage, the price, body style, all of that, right? That's all pretty self-explanatory. And then what you do here, you go back to your Gemini, right? You just grab all of this, copy this here. We're going to paste it here, right? Just for sake of showing you guys something really important for the next step, I do have to just quickly fill this out. Let's just fudge it in there a little bit. Because I want this to be able to go to the next step here. We're not actually going to post it, but I will just show you guys here briefly. Let's go add photo. YouTube channel photo, that will work, whatever. Okay, next here. So now you see here, when you go next, this is your most important part that I found with posting on Facebook Marketplace. You see all these groups that I've joined? I live in Kelowna, right? But we have Kamloops, we have Kelowna, Buy and Sell, Lake Country. Join as many of these groups as you possibly can, and when you go to post, select all of them that fit the description of where you'd want to have the video posted. We were just traveling in Vietnam, so this one is not going to be accurate for that, but like Kamloops, and then you just click publish. What this is going to do, it's going to list your ad, right? But it's also going to list it in all of these different groups here as well. And so that's going to be a huge, huge advantage there for you. But like I said, this was just a brief video. I wanted to show you guys just how to use AI to help you out with this part here. You actually can use AI as well to download the pictures that are on the website and put it into a zip folder for you. I highly discourage doing this though. Even though this is going to save you a little bit of time, it's going to cost you a lot because there's a fair amount of people that they're going to see where the vehicle is listed for sale from the background. Usually your dealership will take photos right in front. They'll have a piece in the picture that has your dealership name and maybe even contact info. They will bypass you most of the time and just go directly into the dealership. So again, highly recommend going and taking some photos. Make sure that your dealership is not in the background. A lot of people actually don't even like buying from dealerships. So if you can make it look like it's a private sale, that's going to be in your best advantage. I will also be posting a video shortly on the best practices, how to photograph a vehicle, how to do a very, very successful walk around video that you can post. And my goal is to help you guys out. You can tell down in the description of my YouTube channel, I am going to be offering some one-on-one coaching. So if any of you guys are struggling, you're new to the industry, please feel free. If you want to have a free consultation, I can do a 10-15 minute call with you, let you know what I could do to help you guys out. I've been in automotive pretty much my entire life. I grew up, my dad owned a mechanic shop, and I've been in the sales side of it for many, many years now. So I have a ton of information, and I'm absolutely positive that I can help a lot of you guys get your numbers a lot higher than what they currently are. The one thing that I have found when I've seen so many new hires that get started working at a dealership and you just get thrown into it, there's not a whole lot of training, and that's what I want to be able to do is provide that niche and help you guys out. I'm not going to be like the typical like Andy Elliott, hard close, very domestic style. That's really not working that well in most demographics that you're going to be trying to sell in right now. So I have definitely a very different approach, but I'm happy to go through any of that with you guys. And I just want to thank you for taking the time to watch the video, and there'll be more coming soon. Thank you.